Hi, this is the Recipe Dude, and today I'm going to make some blueberry fruit leathers. Real simple ingredients. We got 2 cups of blueberries and honey. Honey to your taste. I use about 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons, whatever I feel like. I taste the berries beforehand to see how sweet they are. I've sorted the berries, taken out the stems and the little flour particles and any mushy berries, and I've washed my blueberries. So here are my blueberries, and they just go straight into the blender. You could use a food processor too. Food processor may actually work a little better. It's just this was the one on the counter when I decided to make this, so that's what I chose. I would put a couple teaspoons of honey in there. It just adds a little extra sweetness and then a little bit of the honey flavor. Makes it real good. Turn the blender on. You're going to want to go all the way to puree. As you see, it mixes really good. You usually don't have to use anything to push it down, but if you do, just use a rubber spatula. Now I'm going to pour it onto my dehydrator tray. I do have the fruit leather attachment, I guess. Now, if you pour this out and there are any big chunky blueberries still in there, you could scoop those out and just blend them up again, or scoop them out and eat them, throw them in the garbage, whatever you'd like. When you pour this out, you got to move kind of quickly around so it doesn't overflow in any spots. I'm going to stop there, and then just move it around a little, just to even it out. It will even out over time by itself in the dehydrator, but if we do this, we could find some spots where we could put the rest of this in. Alright, so I'm going to put this on my dehydrator, and it'll take anywhere between 8 to 10 hours. Sometimes it could need a couple extra hours if the blueberries are very moist, or you put in too much honey or extra honey. It needs a little more time to hydrate that all out. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, it's been about 12 hours. We're going to peek in here, see what it's like. I also did some bananas. Those are pretty simple. You just cut them thin and put them down. Those turned out good. Underneath the bananas. Now this is our blueberry fruit leather. You can see it's on the tray. So feel it to the touch, make sure it's not wet. And then peel up a little, and it should just peel up. This might still need a little, because it usually comes up a little easier than that. Tastes good though. Let's try over here. So I'm going to guess that this still needs a little bit. Just by how it's sticking to the pan, it should, or the fruit leather roll attachment. I'm going to give it a little more time, and we'll be back to you. Tastes good though. So I let it sit in for a couple more hours, and then took it out and let it cool for a little bit, which I thought was an important part. And it's coming up a lot cleaner now. And it's ready. I don't like stacking it too tightly, or else it'll all stick together. But here's your blueberry honey fruit leather.